Hello everyone, it's Miss Sands here. Welcome to another maths lesson. Today we are looking at numbers to 50. Before we start our lesson, let's get our brains warmed up with some previous learning. What comes next? 8, 9, 10. Question 2. How do you spell 19? Question 3. How many counters? Question 4. 2 tens is equal to... Let's check your answers. Number 1. What comes next? 8, 9, 10, 11. Question 2. How do you spell 19? N-I-N-E-T-E-E-N. Question 3. How many counters? I can see 1 from tens frame and 7 more. 10 and 7 is 17. Question 4. 2 tens is equal to 20. Great job. Now it's time to start our lesson. I know numbers to 50. We're going to keep thinking about numbers to 50. Here is that number chart again. I'm going to say some numbers and I want you to point to them on your number chart. You can pause the video whilst you do this. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's see if you were right. 10. Well done. Here it is. 20. Great job. 30. Fab. 40. Here it is. 50. Super. You found all of these numbers. Here we have tens frames and counters. How many counters are there? Pause the video whilst you say to your partner or someone at home. That's right. This shows 22 counters. How did you count how many there were? We could count each one individually, but that would take a long time. I decided to count them like this. 10, 20, 21, 22. Did you do it the same as me? I love grapes. How can I count how many there are? Pause the video whilst you say how many grapes there are. This is how I did it. I'm going to count how many are in the first bunch and I can see there are 10. There are 10 in this bunch too. That makes 20. And 10 in this bunch. That makes 30. Now I can count how many extras there are. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. There are 35 grapes. Did you count just like me? Pause the video whilst you count how many eggs there are. Remember to count in tens and then the rest. How many eggs were there? Each blue box has 10 eggs, so I'm going to count in tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 6 more. There are 46 eggs. Well done. Wow, that's a lot of gummy bears. Annie says, I need to organise them. I agree with Annie. It would be difficult to count them one at a time. I think you might lose track. I wonder what you can do to count them easily. What a good idea, Annie. Let's use tens frames. Look how easy it is to count them now they're in tens frames. I can see there were 27 gummy bears. Well done, Annie. How many sweets are there? Pause the video whilst you draw the tens frames and add the counters, 1 for each sweet, to show how many there are. Well done. There were 23 sweets. Which method was easiest to say how many sweets there are? Counting them individually or making the tens frames? I agree, the tens frame was much easier. I can see the 2 tens frames and 3 extra ones. That's much quicker. Pause the video whilst you say how many hearts there are. Remember to draw the tens frames so that you can count them easily. Well done! Your tens frames should look like this. Altogether, there were 44 hearts. Great job! Can you use the number chart to find these numbers? Pause the video whilst you point to them. I'm not going to say the numbers. I want you to try to read them and locate them for yourself. Did you manage to find them okay? Here are the numbers: 33, 28, 46, 15. Now it's time for problem of the day. Mo says, I can count from 37 to 49 without a number track. Which of these numbers will he say? Did you spot all of the numbers? He only said 40, 38 and 46 because these numbers are between 37 and 49 on the number chart. Why didn't Mo say 18? That's right, because it's smaller than 37. Great work, everyone.